Welcome back to the channel, car enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into something that's pure adrenaline wrapped in carbon fiber. This is the Hyper 2, a futuristic beast dressed in a stunning electric blue. Buckle up, because this is going to be one wild ride. The Hyper 2 is not just a car, it's a declaration of performance and power. Built by Zenvo, the Hyper 2 is the successor to the jaw-dropping TSRS, but this time, it's gone full electric. With a quad-motor setup producing 1,800 horsepower, this car is built to obliterate speed limits and your perception of acceleration. It rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds, yeah, blink and it's gone. Top speed limited at 280 km/h for road use, but capable of more on the track. All this sits on a lightweight carbon fiber chassis, keeping the weight under control despite the battery pack. This is not just a hypercar, it's a hyper statement. Let's talk about that design. The Hyper 2 looks like it came from 2050. The aggressive front splitter, sharp aerodynamic lines, and that swooping rear wing, everything screams speed. But it's not just for show. Every vent and curve has a purpose. Active aero tech keeps this machine planted during high-speed runs. The full carbon body is sculpted to reduce drag while increasing downforce. And that deep electric blue finish under sunlight, it shifts tones, giving the Hyper 2 a fluid, almost alive presence on the road. It's futuristic, menacing, and beautiful all at once. Step inside, and you're welcomed into what feels like a fighter jet cockpit, but refined for luxury. The cabin is minimalist, but high-tech. There's a massive digital instrument cluster, a floating central touch screen, and carbon fiber everywhere. Alcantara and leather line the racing-style seats, while ambient lighting sets the mood. The flat-bottom steering wheel feels like it belongs in Formula E, with integrated controls and paddle shifters that actually control regen levels. Despite being track-focused, Zenvo didn't forget about driver comfort, and trust me, you'll want to stay inside this one longer than you think. Now here's where things get interesting. Most hypercars sacrifice comfort for raw performance. But the Hyper 2 strikes a balance. Adjustable air suspension smooths out the ride, even on uneven city roads. There's climate control, infotainment with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and surprisingly decent sound insulation for a car that can break the sound barrier metaphorically. Of course, don't expect Rolls-Royce plushness, but for a car capable of track domination, the Hyper 2 won't break your back during a casual drive. And now, let's talk performance. 4 electric motors, torque vectoring, and instant power delivery. The Hyper 2 doesn't just accelerate, it catapults. There's zero turbo lag, no gear changes, just endless thrust. The steering is razor sharp. Cornering it feels like you're on rails. With the low center of gravity and active aero, this thing grips like a leech. Regenerative braking is adjustable, and the stopping power from the carbon ceramic brakes is brutal, in the best way. And let's not forget, it's electric. So you get all this madness with no emissions and near silence, unless you activate the artificial engine sounds. Yes, it can mimic a V12 roar, if you want it to. So what's the verdict on the Hyper 2 in blue? It's a bold vision of the electric future, where style meets substance, and performance meets sustainability. This isn't just a hypercar, it's a technological masterpiece. From the jaw-dropping looks, to the spaceship interior, and the pulse-pounding performance, the Hyper 2 sets a new benchmark for what's possible. Would you daily drive it? Maybe not. But if you're lucky enough to own one, every drive becomes a headline event. That's it for today's review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Would you take the Hyper 2 over a Rimac Nevera or a Tesla Roadster? Let us talk in the comments.